Hello YouTube. Tonight I'll talk about one of my axes. I have another 5 axes, but this one is my go-to axe when I work in my orchard or when I need to do heavier tasks, heavier bushcraft tasks. The axe is made by Brooks, and we are talking about small forest axe. The axe comes with this mask. Is a leather mask, nothing fancy, nothing unusual, nothing extraordinary about it. The leather is a little flimsy for my taste. Probably we're talking about 2 millimeters. Is a good mask, done its job, protects the blade of the axe to harm us or to destroy our backpack. The finish, as I said, is not okay, not top quality, but at the end of the day is a good mask, a usable one. The axe, the head of the axe is made of steel. The producer, the Brooks, said that the steel is made from recycled metal. Is 1 kilogram heavy. Is differentiated heat treated. Here the axe is not as strong as here. The producer do not recommend that we use the axe as a hammer, probably because of that. The strongest part of the axe is here. As I said, this is my go-to axe. It has a handle long of 50 centimeters. Is made of hickory, I think. The handle is very ergonomic, very grippy, very smooth to the touch. In our activity, does not have any hot spot. Can be used as a bushcraft tool. Can be used simply as an axe. Is very versatile. I use it, as I say, mostly in my orchard. The mark of using is seeing here, where is formed the patina, a very beautiful patina, I said. And the axe is a very good one for cutting, especially green wood. Why I said is a very good one for cutting, because that shape of the axe head is very thin, very elongated. We can obviously split wood with it, but it needs a bigger effort than with a polyvalent axe, with an axe made for splitting and cutting. The axe is very good. I can delimb a branch with this faster than with a chainsaw. I can cut the little branches from the hand. I don't need a stump to do it. The axe head is made in Sweden, is made by hand, and every craftsman has his initials marked on the axe head along the emblem of the factory. The steel is not a very soft steel. Also is not a very strong one. It can chip, it can roll, it can make nicks, but everything is very easily repaired with a sharpening stone. I put every time on the blade a pop sharpening, hair popping, hair popping sharp. The blade always, my blades are always hair popping sharp. With the knife, with the axis too. This one, as I say, is a very good axe to work with. Is maximum for a bushcraft axe. Why I say that? Because the handle have 50 centimeters, the axe head 1 kilo, so is a little too much to put on a backpack and to carry long distances. My personal preference are much smaller axes or a saw and a strong knife. This one I'll use it only for long activities outdoor, a week long or something like that, because it's very difficult to carry. Is very good to cut. It's very good to cut green wood. Is acceptable to very good to cut dry wood, seasoned wood, but is not so good to split wood, and I showed you why. This is my go-to axe, my favorite axe. Is very easy to work with and is very efficient. I'll show you in the weekend at the stump how this axe could delimb a big branch, and also how good it is to cut green wood, and we'll try to split also some wood to see why I said that this axe is not a very good splitter. Is not a bushcraft axe made by producer. We do not have any 90 degrees angle anywhere on the axe head. We cannot use a ferro rod with it. We can file it down, we can make that type of edge, but I personally do not recommend that. I don't like it. I prefer to maintain my tools as the producer make them. Only modification that I do is at the axis is this protection. Here I don't have a lanyard. The handle have a lanyard hole, but I don't use it because this swallow of the end of the handle is very big. We can be sure that the axe will not fly out of our hand. This is all I want to tell you about this axe, and we'll show us what it can do when we'll test it into the wood. That being said, I wish you a good evening, and we'll meet each other in the weekend at the stump.